Let's now take care of our sparks layer. So if I were to simply grab the sparks layer as it is right now and place this over everything, so I'll drop down a merge here and place it in our mainstream, we can see now that I can set this to plus, and this is not obscured by our volume, and so we need to use the deep render version instead. So I'll delete this and I will drop down a deep read and grab my sparks deep, and I will combine this with our volume deep. So over here we have already imported this, and I will Control C and Control V to copy this over, and now I can simply do a deep merge and plug this both in, and we need to convert this to an image, so I will drop down a deep to image, and if I were to preview this, now both of our layers are combined, but we only want the sparks layer. So I will set this deep merge node to be a holdout operation. So in this case, I plugged these in the wrong order, so we just need to press Shift X here to reverse these. And now if I were to toggle this, we can see now that the sparks are being obscured by our volume render. And this deep to image now, I can plug in our mainstream, and if I were to preview this, we have our sparks occluded by the volume. And now we want the ZD focus to affect these particles as well, so I will just simply move this merge over with our sparks before our Z depth and plug this over here and just rearrange these nodes a bit. Alright, and I can also drop a gray node after our deep to image and make some more room. Now, in order to get the correct depth of field, we will also need to merge the sparks deep render with our deep path that is being used to generate our depth information. So I will copy this over here, and before this deep to image, I'll drop down another deep merge, and I want to combine these two together, and now we can see that we have the correct depth of field for this path. Let's go back to where we add this for our grade, and I can maybe decrease the gain a little bit and decrease the gamma, and maybe preview another frame, so 126, and maybe let's drop down the gain even more. So we probably need to animate the gain for this layer as well, but I will leave that up to you. Maybe bring back some of this gamma and just drop the overall gain. Let's preview an earlier frame, so maybe 64. And I think this is fine. So this layer is just to add a little bit more visual interest to our volume.